Hi Leo, how are you doing? Welcome to your March reading. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you can expect for the month of March 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And let's get right on into your reading. Let's see what your messages are for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, March 2025. What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of? We are ready. This deck wants to talk. So let's see. Ooh, the thread. Oh, okay. We have the thread, holding on by just a thread, just barely hanging on. There's a lot of power that comes with this card. You may be in a very challenging transition in your life, and it hasn't been easy. You are coming out of this darkness. You are coming out of this struggle. The beautiful rainbow here at the top is giving you an actual sign of hope. Now, I don't know if you're seeing a rainbow, if you've seen one today, if you happen to go outside or you're driving home from work and you see a rainbow, that's like such a confirmation. But it feels here that there's luck on your side. There's so many signs showing you the way, and you'll find yourself in a better place in no time. Like, it's gonna be so quick, you guys. I know you're like hanging on by a thread. Now this card, when it comes out, it shows that big change is coming. Big, beautiful, happy change is happening, is coming, is on the way. Right now, it's very much like smoke and mirrors. It's very cloudy, it's very cluttery, it's very intense, it's so emotional and overwhelming. Like, where do we go from here? This does bring in destruction. This does bring in like tower-like energy. It does bring in a lot of shakeups and instability, right? And you maybe are going through this, but guess what? You see this hand, it has like a wand. It's making me think of the magician. You have the ability to manifest an amazing outcome. This is giving 180-degree flip situation. If you're not quite happy with the current circumstances, you have the ability to do something about it. You have the strength, you have the tools, you have the skills and the magic to turn things around so that it works out in your favor and you get the desired outcome. So please don't lose hope. Please don't give up. Pat yourself on the back for getting through this. I know what you're going through is hard. I'm so proud of you. But y'all, you look at this. You're making magic happen. You got this. So don't lose hope and keep holding on, right? Even though and you know what? Sometimes you have to let go. He's holding, it makes me think of, I've seen this was like a long time ago. Sometimes holding on, it's like this drawing. She's holding on to someone else. There's like an image, it's like they're like doodle people, stick people, and then there's like these two people, and you can see it's like a toxic relationship, or I don't know, it's like she's got like tears in her eyes, or it's doodle people. Like, how descriptive and detailed can you really get? But she's like holding on to a rope, and you can see her hand is hurting, or like it's looking painful basically. And it's like sometimes you are doing yourself a disservice by holding on. And that's what's actually creating all this pain. That's what's creating this agony. That's what's creating all this darkness, by holding on to something that isn't good for you, that you've outgrown, that is toxic or damaging, right? It's fueling and feeding this unhealthy cycle, your ego, whatever, right? And sometimes the solution is to just let go. So I don't know who needs to hear that, right? I'm saying at first, the first thing I was getting is like, oh, hold on, like, don't lose hope, keep holding on, keep hanging on, hang in there. But then another message is like, well, if you think holding on is what's causing you this pain, then this is time to let it go. And that might be painful itself. Letting go can be very hard. It can be very emotional. But if you feel that in your core is what's going to set you free, then you need to do that for yourself. Whew, so that might be intense, right? Full moon in Virgo. It is a partial lunar eclipse coming up on the 14th. Very powerful and supportive energy that will help you detach and let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay? So I'm proud of you because I know what you're dealing with. It ain't easy. Whew. Okay, we got these two, and I think that's enough from this deck. Let's see here. Apocalypsis. Whew, you guys got some intense energy. I'm so curious what this one is, but we'll flip it over after. So Apocalypsis is, well, it's about removing the deception and the distortions and seeing things crystal clear, seeing things for how it really is. Some of you were holding on to this narrative, this story, whether it be about yourself or another person or a specific event, but there's something you were ignoring, something you were overlooking, and March is a month you come face to face with this, all right? And it is uncomfortable, and it can be emotional, and everything else I just said when we talked about the thread, right? And you're hanging on by just a thread. And isn't it interesting? And I had this to me today, right? You get little hangnails, little painful, just tiny little piece of skin, just the tiniest little thread. And that shit can really hurt. Sometimes it's the smallest things. Even a little pebble in your shoe as you're walking hurts like a motherfucker, right? Sometimes you gotta stop lying to yourself and telling yourself, oh no, I'm fine, this is acceptable, this is all right, I'm okay with this, I'm happy with this, when deep down you're not. It's okay to recognize, like, no, you know what, I've had enough, or I'm not accepting this anymore, and I deserve better, or I deserve so much more than this bullshit and garbage. So this is the awakening that you're going through, a big awakening process. And so Apocalypsis, well, it does kind of give a vibe of like there's some things from the dead coming back up. I don't know if it's about your past. I know we have Venus retrograding in, is it? Yeah, Aries moving into Pisces. It'll move into Pisces. Did I write that down? I did not. I think that's towards the second half of March, like more in the 20s is when Venus moves back into Pisces, but doesn't matter. There is some layers to this. I feel like this isn't something that's just happening overnight. This is a process you're undergoing. So just expect to see things in new ways, new lights, new perspectives, information that you'll be getting that just start to click in those puzzle pieces, and you'll be relieved. You'll be very relieved. And it's kind of like coming out of like brainwashing almost, or I don't know, like cult-like vibe. Like it's like you're coming out of some sort of, I don't know, a big distortion that was hanging on by just a thread, just a little thread. But yeah, it was causing so much like suffering and misery, or and we have the vision coming out. Okay, well, this is interesting because it does talks more about your future and what's to come. And isn't that interesting? I was like, oh, like all the layers, right? There's so many layers to this. This most likely isn't something that's just happening overnight. Yep. But this is now where we are shifting back into alignment, back into what we want, right, for the future. And it may feel like there's quite a ways to get there. You may feel like this vision for yourself, for your future, for your loved ones, for your partner, for, you know, what is to come. You may feel like this is so far ahead, or that it's going to take forever to get there. It's a lot sooner than you think. Time goes by like this. How are we already, I'm doing this reading as the 10th of March. How? March just started. We're already like whipping through the months just like that. Huh? Make it make sense. Okay? So time, we all know time is man-made. Anyways, timeline change, right? The other day, daylight savings, a little timeline jump, right? It's kind of just proving that you may feel like something is so far, so out of reach, but don't forget your ability to manifest. Don't forget your magic, that you can really instantly manifest something out of thin air. Don't sell yourself short. Don't underestimate your power. Don't underestimate your magic. Now, you can see these owls. I'm getting so many messages from these cards. This is wild. But you see the owls over here. It represents protection. I don't know if you see an owl recently. Maybe you have an owl tattoo. Maybe owls is like a very special animal to someone out there. But owls seem to be your animal of the week, at least, right? I would say animal of the month, but you guys are going to see me next week. So, we do our weekly check-ins. But owls represent protection. It represents wisdom and your intuition to see beyond the 3D, the unknown. Like owls, they have the ability, they could see so great in like the nighttime, the darkness, right? They have the ability where they can turn their head around like 360 degrees. They see everything. Nothing goes unnoticed. That's your energy that you're embodying, or you are really taking notice of everything. Hyper aware, almost to the point where, well, it could overwhelm you a bit, right? Apocalypse is the thread. You need to ground your energy during this time, during this month. Like the trees in the back, I do feel here. And you notice that they're bare. There is, and remember when trees let go of leaves, it's kind of sad. As human, we're like, oh my god, all the beautiful leaves that were beautiful and changed color, they're gone. Winter's coming. But like, that's necessary. That's part of the cycle. Right now, you're in this period where you dropped your leaves, or you're in this process of dropping your leaves, right? Holding on to the thread. Maybe it's time to let go of the thread. But what you need to realize, this is the season that you're in. The next season, spring has sprung. Spring's around the corner. You're going to grow a new set of leaves, and they'll be better than the last time. Okay, so if you've gone through some sort of loss, whatever that was, I guarantee you that there will be something way better. way better. All right, and you need to awaken to that. Because some of you're telling yourselves, well, that's not true, or I'm stuck here, or it's never going to be better than the last time. You got to stop telling yourself that crap. Change the story, man. Ooh, we have the lover at the bottom. Anyways, I'm not reading the bottom from this deck. We already talked so much about these cards. But yeah, big awakenings, big realizations, lots of alignment taking place, lots of shakeups, lots of surprises, very intense. But just don't lose sight of your vision. Whatever that vision is, don't lose sight of that. Don't give up on that. And everything that's happening, falling apart possibly, or shifting during this month is to bring you to that vision. All right? Because currently, the foundation, the relationship, the place, the job, the whatever, it's not sustainable enough to take you to that vision. Whatever that vision is, please get clear with what is your vision. What is your vision? Please figure that out. Okay, and the universe will do the rest, but there will be a big clearing in order to help you get to that timeline, which you already are shifting to that timeline, but it's just... It just seems like it's a lot for you. Alright, Leo, month of March 2025. What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, March 2025. What do y'all need to know? Any messages for Leo? So, we have the Ace of Coins falling out in the reverse here as your first card. I do feel like this is showing... It's not you, it's the environment. It's not you, it's the environment. Makes me think of when you plant a seed and nothing sprouts, nothing grows. Most likely, it's the environment that has an effect. You gave it the water, you gave it the sunlight. Maybe there was not enough sunlight. Or the temperature is way too fucking cold, nothing's gonna grow. It's not you, it's the environment. This seed can't thrive under the current conditions, so therefore nothing will come out of it. Just like by you holding on to this thread, holding on, clinging on, telling yourself, I need this thread. You are like delaying the inevitable, or like, oh my goodness, hold on. Why did I knocked this card, 3 of Wands in reverse. Change your plans, y'all. Time to change some plans. Change your mind, change your plans. If, you know what I said, it's the environment, you got to change the environment, right? You plant the seed, nothing's coming out of it. if nothing happens, try something else. Change the seed, maybe, or change the environment. You had options though. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We'll see what's at the bottom, but this does feel like you might think this is a missed opportunity. If anything, you were spared. Oh, you were spared, Leo. Thank goodness it happened this way. You might not see it. You might disagree. You might be like, but Jay. And you know what? I understand that. But that's just an illusion. Apocalypses, that's just an illusion. Okay? This was a blessing in disguise. 8 of Coins. This is showing your dedication and hard work. You're worth so much more than whatever this was. You're worth so much more. You know what? You were putting your energy in the wrong place. The wrong place, the wrong people, the wrong environment. All right, maybe, you know what? Maybe who am I to say it was the wrong? But I mean, 8 of Pentacles, you did everything. You have great ideas. You're hardworking. You're dedicated. You've been consistent. You've been really showing up. So either the universe is saying, no, not yet, or it's saying, no, not this. No, not this. Next, 8 of Coins, 10 of Coins. Ooh. 6 of Coins. There's some, y'all, I swear to God. There's something better. There's something better. There's something better. Okay, all right. I'm definitely seeing, all right, let's just see how this unfolds. There's something better, though. There's something so much better, much more in alignment with you. All right. Show me clearly what's going on for Leo. Oh my god, why are all these cards showing up in the reverse? My deck is not upside down, y'all. Tower reversed. Tower reversed. This is Scorpio energy. This still feels here. There is... There's an uprooting. Needing to really get to the bottom and take out what is broken or what is destroyed, because you can't build a foundation on something that is unsturdy ground or something that's built on make-believe and bullshit. Like, the Tower reverse is showing that there's some resistance to these changes. I don't know if you're resisting this. I don't know, right? I was kind of picking up a little bit on that. What have you been refusing to learn? Because I'm seeing that there's been some repetition, and there may very well be a little bit more repetition. If you don't learn from this previous experience, it will come back again and again until you get it, until you learn it, until you master it, basically. Tower reverse, if you're trying to delay the inevitable, maybe you bought yourself a little bit of time, but it's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen. Let me see what's at the bottom. 3 of Coins. You're trying to make something work for, temporarily trying to make something work, or you're trying to smooth over the edges. There's some repairs, but is it enough to repair this foundation that's already crumbled? It's like you're trying to tape and glue it all together, but maybe you'd be better to start fresh or start over. 3 of Coins, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, Leo, okay? You may have an opportunity to try and smooth things over. And, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, you're pretty optimistic about it. Right? We see in the 6 of Swords, there's like this little sun rising in the horizon showing like, okay, yeah, maybe this could be something, maybe there's potential here, right? But we're talking about the Tower in reverse. There's not... Think about the Jenga tower game, and you're on the very last... It's holding on by a fucking thread. I wish I had the little Jenga tower right now, right? Where, sooner or later, you're going to push one of those blocks, and it's going to just come crashing down. So if not now... pretty damn soon. You guys, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. This is not supposed to be fearmonger reading, and I'm not a reader who does that. I don't fuck with that. But I have to warn you. Underneath the Six of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords. I don't see how this is going to last or go much further. I gotta be honest, I don't see how this could go on much longer. Maybe this is about you finalizing things, and there's some loose ends that need some tidying. Perhaps you're trying to make this whole collapse, this tower, a bit more cleaner to avoid further destruction or further damage. Oh, wow. What's underneath this Ten of Swords? The Knave of Wands. Well, you know that this is going to end. You know that. You know that. You know that. You're certain about that, and you're confident in that. You don't have a doubt about that at all. I think you're actually reaching acceptance about this. I actually think you're wanting this, but on your terms, but can you? That's the question, can you? We'll see. We'll see. What the hell is this reading? Wow, but like, I gotta say, whatever this is, Leo, it's holding on by a freaking thread. Just barely hanging in there. Alright, what's going on for Leo? We have the Nine of Cups, which is a card of wish fulfillment, joy, celebration. This is for your personal interest. Eight of Wands at the bottom. You're going to get your desired outcome here. Your vision that you have, you get your desired outcome. You get your big wish fulfillment. This is a card of celebration. This is a card of victory and flourishing and really succeeding. So this is showing, like, despite all the craziness in this reading, you are doing well for yourself. Eight of Wands. You're exactly on target. What you've been aiming at, what you've been focusing your energy towards, it's amplifying. It's getting stronger. Eight of Cups, or sorry, not Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands with the Nine of Cups. This is what you have been directing your energy, your vision. Remember, I was like, please be clear with your vision. You are. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are. You're locked into this vision, this desire. Nothing will stop you. Even if things are a little unsturdy or a little shaky right now, you're cleaning, excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat. Cutting my throat off, my throat chakra. You're cleaning up some loose ends. You're cutting some things off, literally like how my throat got cut off. There's some things you have to clean up, and you are dealing with that. Eight of Wands, Lovers, Seven of Coins. Relationships, partnerships that are currently in your life or existing, you're going to give it some time. So if you if you're in a relationship with somebody, I feel like you're giving it like a time frame, a certain amount of time you're giving this before either time's up, like completely finished, or if you like to renew. But you're pretty clear with what your intentions are, and you're giving this person a little bit more time to make it clear with what their intentions are, but you're giving it a limit, a time limit. There's some sort of, like, time is of the essence here. Time's ticking, right? It's only a matter of time. Just like this tower in the reverse, it's only a matter of time before it comes crashing down. So let's try and make this seamless, smooth, and safe, right? What a strange reading. Oh my god. Okay. Leo, month of March 2025. What do they need to know? Feels kind of serious. Alright, what's going on for Leo in the month of March 2025? Welcome to eclipse season. It's kind of crazy. Kind of intense. Oh, wow. Well, all these cards that have fallen out. I'm not taking any of them because they haven't come up face. But these two, nope, three did. So we have Justice, first card out, before I look at the other ones. Justice, Libra energy. Everything that's happening this month is karmically aligned. It is meant to happen. There are significant lessons being learned. You're learning certain lessons. There's certain karmas being dished out to you, just as other people, they're getting their fair share as well. This is a card of consequences and the actions that you take, the lack of actions or the action that you take, right? All that. Didn't we have a reading last week where it's like avoiding a choice is something like if you don't make a choice, you're choosing, that's a choice itself. You're literally choosing not to choose. That, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. What am I saying? I don't know. But everything has a consequence, right? Justice is about doing what's fair, doing what's right. Kind of following the rules here. Now this can definitely bring up legalities. Yeah. What's at the bottom? We have strength, which is Leo energy. Okay, cool. I need to see what else came out with this combination. So we have the Knight of Cups. We also have 5 of Coins. Well, I do see possible separations. I see possible breakups. I see possible divorce on the table. There's splitting of money and resources, investments, things like that. There's deals being made. Look at how the Knight of Cups with the 5 of Coins, they're still part of him. And I don't know if this is just the illusion here or like the hanging on by a thread here, like the bit of hope and optimism that's still left or still remains, right? Because I mean, I would also say that going back to the Ace of Coins, Tower reverse, and the Knight of Cups, you're very optimistic. You're very optimistic. Even though current circumstances may be not ideal, you're very, 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 very optimistic that this isn't the end all be all. This is just a phase. This is just temporary. Like, things are going to change. Remember what we said about the vision and like the tree? You know, tree's got to drop its leaves in order to grow a new set of leaves and go through its whole process, its life-death process. Yeah, you know, right? So the way the Knave of Cups, right, is a knave or no, sorry, it's a Knight of Cups. The way he's looking at the 5 of Pentacles, literally the death face, this death symbol, you know, he is optimistic about these changes that are necessary. And in a way, it's showing that this is someone who is coming to terms and accepting their karma, right? Everybody's getting their karma. It's it's eclipse season, so what goes around comes around, good or bad, don't matter. Whatever energy you've been putting out into the world is eventually going to come back. This is someone who's meeting their fate, even if it is some financial loss here, which that sucks. But even if you do go through some kind of financial loss or you lose a job, it's because there's something much more aligned, something much better that is waiting for you. And you just got to be brave enough to find it or to remove yourself and to even let go of a current situation in order for you to create the space for something better. So, anyways, a lot of optimism here. Lots of optimism. Oh my God, Leo, you're taking this like a champ. You are really just powering through. Your feelings could be changing a lot this month about a romantic partner, someone that you were once romantically involved with. Definitely seeing things for what it truly is. Your emotions could actually be dying. Like, if you had any love towards someone, well, they might actually be like wearing off, right? Or wearing thin. Certain feelings that you no longer resonate with. That's okay too. That's fair. That's just. Oh wait, wrong card. I'm pointing at the wrong card. That's fair. That's just. Oh, we got this card flipping out. We got Libra energy. Didn't I mention that before? Libra and Scorpio. Strength at the bottom. Yep, I see you really holding it down, keeping your composure, not losing sight, not giving up faith. Really just, you're a powerhouse. You're so strong. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. This is some endings here that are pretty abrupt or pretty quick, but this is what you've been working towards. This is what you have been. This is like those loose ends, right? That we were seeing earlier. Three of Coins, Ten of Swords. I'm seeing like an ending that's mutual or like you and someone coming to an agreement here. Knight of Swords and Strength. This is where it's like quick reflexes. Like you're having to react in a way that swiftly. You have to what the fuck, I can't even speak. Having to be very adaptable to change and stay strong through it all too, and keep your composure and be mature about it too. Oof, it's a lot on your shoulders. It's a lot on your shoulders, but you're handling it well. So far, I don't really need to clarify anything. It's pretty much makes sense. Like, it makes sense. It's what's coming out. My ear is starting to ring. Now it stopped. Maybe that was my laptop, actually. It was like a high frequency. I'm like, is my ear ringing or is it just my laptop? Is it a sign or is it just my laptop? Alright. What else is going on for Leo month of March? This fellow on the tower reverse is the Emperor. Something is telling me here. Okay, like you get the last laugh, you get the last jab. Like the fact that the Emperor fellow on the tower reverse, it goes back to the Jenga game. Like, although if you pull the piece of wood and it falls, you lose the game. So I'm like, I don't know about that. It just feels here with the Emperor to the tower in reverse, you get to decide when the tower falls. 8 of coins at the bottom. You get to decide when enough is enough. For eight of coins in the Emperor, you're putting in all this energy, all this work, all this time, your skills. You have these bright ideas, right? It's showing here you're the one who has the ball, like the ball's in your court. You're the one who's calling the shots in this situation. You even have the Ace of Wands, Judgments. There's this divine timed, divinely orchestrated new passion, something new coming in once this tower comes crashing down. But in a way, I feel like you're trying to let this tower come down in more of a gentle, more slower, more like contained. It's like, you know how the tower in the tarot is like, oh my god, it's unexpected, it's ending. It's like if you were warned, aka like this reading, maybe this is a warning reading, like before it's even happened. It's like if you were warned, like, hey, that tower is gonna crash down tomorrow, so little heads up, if you can prepare, move your shit out. Maybe it makes me think of like the netting, if you ever go driving in the mountains and like it's like cliffs that you're on and they have like this special netting to prevent like a rock slide. It's like what this is like, if you can prevent from like further damage or to reduce the damage of the fall, like that's what this feels like. So that's what you're doing, or you're like minimizing the risk, or what the fuck? That's so crazy. That's very, wait, did I put the Emperor back? I might have done that. Yeah, I did. Anyways, I kind of want to clarify this tower reverse. Because it feels here, well, sometimes even the Ace of Coins can represent delays, at least for me as a reader. And so this combination with the tower reverse is like showing maybe it's like you're delaying. I think we said that earlier though, like delaying some sort of tower moment, but for how long? Who knows? Let me clarify this tower in the reverse. Why is this here? Tower reverse for Leo. Why is the tower in the reverse here? The sun. Well, that's fun. Tower with the sun. That brings more optimism, more like of a joyful approach to change. That, in a way, like normally tower is out of your control, but the Emperor coming out is like you're finding a way to like kind of shape this reality, you know, well, as you should, right? As you should. You're a freaking manifester. You are a master manifester. Yo, it goes back to what I said at the beginning of the reading. You have the ability to like flip something around, right? Didn't I say that with the vision? or one of these cards where if you're not quite satisfied or quite happy, you have the ability to completely flip the story or have like a smooth landing. Like even if you've been experiencing a lot of turbulence, right? You have a smooth landing. Kind of the Tower reverse. If you're traveling this month, safe flights, right? I wish you very safe travels. Maybe there might be some delays there. Nine of Wands reverse. Kind of the Tower reverse for Leo. Tower reverse for Leo. Two of Wands. Four of Wands at the bottom. We have a lot of fire. All this is fire energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I get this vibe where there is like this level of avoidance, or I feel like you've been putting up a fight, resisting something, and even the Tower reverse can talk about resisting change, right? It feels here, because it came out in the reverse, sooner or later you're going to like cave in, give in, let this change take place. That's a choice though. You haven't made it yet. This Two of Wands to the Nine of Wands reverse. You're like, should I throw the stick now? Should I stop now? When is enough enough? Right? You haven't made that choice just yet. You're trying to figure that out right now. Ultimately, you got to ask yourself if this makes you happy, right? The Sun, it's all about your happiness. Does this make you happy staying here? Are you settling? Are you lying to yourself? Are you, like, you know, does this truly align with your hopes, your dreams, your future? If so, okay, good luck. If not, this is time to make those changes. It's maybe time to let go. If not, you're like, no, this is really what I want. Okay, well then hang in there, okay? Oh my god. But I can't help but feel with the Tower reverse and the Sun, there is like hope, there is optimism, there is even some kind of happiness or like relief that comes with this circumstance. But just don't be ignorant is what I want to say. At the bottom, Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. And then we have the Alchemist and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, ball is in your court. Ball is in your freaking court. Don't miss your shot, right? I don't know if you play basketball. Dunk that hoop, right? Ball's in your court. You have the ball. Shoot your shot. Don't miss. Don't fucking miss. And also, Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Lovers. Potentially, there's this potential, right? It goes back to the Two of Wands. There's a choice, crossroads, decisions. Potentially could be walking away from some kind of partnership or home living situation. Again, it's like up in the air. There's a big decision, a big commitment involving you, another person. Maybe it's even a third party type situation. If you got options, you need to make a choice and then commit to that choice. Oh my god, Leo, what a reading. I hope this helps. I mean, you seem to be handling the circumstances quite well. So, good for you. Kudos to you, because definitely not the easiest stuff you're juggling, but yet you're keeping your faith. You have a lot of good vibes. So, oh my god, happy eclipse season. Oh my god, sending you so much love, good energy. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know if you enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available, and I will see y'all next week. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.